Welcome to another episode of Bent Not Broken. Heartbreak and trauma may feel like the end of your story, but here it's the beginning of a bold new chapter. I'm your host, Coach Deborah Griffiths, and this is the space where women rise, rebuild, and rediscover their purpose. Remember this truth: you are bent, not broken. Welcome back to Bent Not Broken. I'm Coach Deborah, and today we're diving deeper into some powerful truths inspired by my recent conversation with Dr. J.C. Doornick, a friend, coach, and founder of Make Sense Academy. In our episode, JC opened up about his journey through divorce, a path filled with guilt, loss, reflection, and ultimately transformation. Today, I want to help you apply those lessons to your own life so that you can rise, heal, and move forward with strength and grace. Divorce creates a ripple effect, emotionally, mentally, and even physically. It's not the end of a relationship. It's just a shift in identity. Like JC shared, it's easy to carry guilt, especially if you have children. But healing begins when you stop trying to fix everything for everyone else and you start nurturing yourself. Now, I want you to ask yourself, where am I still carrying guilt that isn't mine to hold? Write it down, name it, and then release it. You cannot heal what you refuse to feel. But when you bring compassion to your pain, it begins to lose its power over you. And when life feels out of control, focus on what's within your control. JC reminded us that on a healthy body rests a healthy mind. Now that means starting small. Maybe it's drink more water, take a walk, stretch, breathe deeply. Healing isn't just emotional, it's also physical. When you begin to take care of your body, you send a message to your soul that I'm worth taking care of. Now go ahead and ask yourself, what one small habit can I begin today that supports my health and healing? Maybe it's journaling. Maybe it's cutting back on alcohol. Or maybe it's even getting outside for 10 minutes of sunshine. Remember, small steps leads to massive breakthroughs. JC talked about the stories we tell ourselves. You know, those ones that are filled with guilt, shame, or failure. But remember the truth. You are the author of your next chapter. Your past may have shaped you, but it does not define you. Grab your journal and complete this sentence. The lesson my divorce taught me is. Keep writing until something shifts, and then ask yourself, how can I use that lesson to move forward? You'll start to see your pain transform into purpose. One of my favorite takeaways from our talk was this: you can't find love. You attract it when you're ready. That means your job right now isn't to search for someone new. It's to fall back in love with yourself. And when you make yourself the priority, your health, your peace, your joy, you create the energy that attracts the kind of love that honors who you've become. Here's a question for you. What does love look like now? For me, by me, and within me. Now, this might be my favorite quote from JC. If you can't learn how to have a good day on a bad day, you're going to have a bad life. Life after divorce won't be perfect, but it can still be beautiful. Healing isn't about never having hard days. It's about learning how to find light in the middle of them. So when the waves come, and they will, breathe, move, write, or call a friend that understands. You don't have to do this alone. Divorce doesn't define you, it refines you. Every challenge, every tear, every lonely night is shaping you into someone wiser, stronger, and more grounded. So today, choose grace, choose growth, and choose to see yourself not as broken, but as bent. You're flexible, you're resilient, and you're ready to rise again. Thank you for joining me on this Bent Not Broken coaching session. If you find today's episode spoke to you, share it with someone who needs hope. Remember, you're not broken, you are bent, and you are strong enough to rise again. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Bent Not Broken. I hope that this episode reminded you that even through life's toughest moments, you are bent, not broken. If this message inspired you, please share, rate, review, and subscribe, as it helps us reach more women who are ready to rise and rebuild. And until next time, keep living bold and walking in your purpose.